Good afternoon, families. My name is Rafat Migali. I'm an early childhood teacher for almost 3 years now at Good Start. My presentation is about the role of play-based pedagogy in promoting children's holistic development in early childhood context. I'll start my presentation with acknowledgement of the country. Good Start Early Learning acknowledges all traditional owners across Australia and recognizes all First Nations peoples' continued cultural and spiritual connection to the land, sky, and waterways that surround us. We pay our respect to elders, past, present, and emerging. I'm looking at this photo. What learning is happening here? In this photo, we observe that children are engaged in cooperative play, where they collaborate with shared goals and rules, supported by their teacher. This marks a developmentally significant step towards complex social interactions, as noted by Parton, 1933. Accordingly, they interact verbally and non-verbally with others for various purposes and develop social, emotional, and language skills. In this presentation, I'll explore my play-based philosophy and the influence of Froebel's foundational theory and definition of play. Then I'll delve into how play-based learning strategy facilitates children's development in language, cognitive, and emotional domains, informed by contemporary theories such as Erikson, Vygotsky, and the Reggio Emilia approach. Preparing our children for a school environment. I will also highlight Article 31 of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child recognizes a child's right to rest, leisure, and play, emphasizing the significance of play in child's development and well-being. Play is a powerful tool that nurtures the children's learning disposition, including creativity and curiosity. Through play, children can freely express themselves, fostering the development of relationship with their peers through social connections. Additionally, play facilitates linking prior learning and experiences to construct new understanding, fostering feelings of wellness and a sense of belonging. According to Froebel, play is the purest expression of child soul and represents the highest form of human development, revealing children's innate curiosity and exploration. According to Vygotsky, the act of play operates as an adaptive mechanism that fosters cognitive growth by creating the zone of proximal development. During the play, a child consistently exhibits behavior that exceeds their typical age-related capacity. According to Robinson, play is the innate way by which children gain knowledge and acquire information. Play is greatly shaped by the social and cultural context in which it occurs. My play-based philosophy centers on creating a dynamic learning environment that values each child as a unique individual and promotes their agency for being and foster relationships for belonging. I believe play-based learning empowers children as active learners to develop holistically. Play-based learning fosters curiosity, critical thinking, and lifelong love for learning for becoming. My philosophy is rooted in a combination of foundational contemporary theories and EYLF. Foundational theories. Theoretical framework plays a pivotal role in shaping my pedagogical approaches. Early years learning framework emphasizes the influence of various early childhood theories on children's learning and development. One of the most influential foundational theory that underpin my practice is Froebel's foundational theory, which introduced innovative kindergartens in 1837, providing intellectually stimulating learning environment for children and laying the foundation for contemporary early childhood education practices. Froebel's approach underscores the importance of purposeful and intentional teaching, ensuring that children engage in meaningful and enjoyable experiences through play to critically think and develop problem-solving skills. Informed by Froebel's approach, we value the child as curious and self-active mind. Therefore, in our play-based pedagogy, We engage children to solve problems to stimulate their cognitive ability and critical thinking skills. For example, our strategies include providing puzzles for varying complexity, hands-on scientific experiments, and nature exploration, imaginative role-playing scenarios, and math games, all designed to stimulate cognitive growth in playful and enjoyable context. The social cultural theory. Our play-based approach is informed by the social cultural theory. According to Robinson, Vygotsky's theory emphasizes on the influence of social interaction and play in children's cognitive development. Vygotsky believes that play creates a zone of proximal development where a knowledgeable adult scaffold their learning to acquire problem-solving skills and cultural norms. Domain 1. Play-based promote communication and language development. Play-based learning, as highlighted by Vygotsky and supported by research like Muller 2015, Robinson 2018, empowers the children to develop language skills through self-talk, negotiation, and dialogue, fostering a spontaneous concepts and self-regulation. The Vygotskian theory implies that play is crucial in social and language development, especially pretend play. According to Vygotsky, children develop language and social skills in cultural context. Vygotsky believed that pretend play enables children to scaffold each other. Children learn the language and the culture of their society through pretend play, informed by Vygotsky's idea of director's play that occurs when the children develop scripts, build settings, and give voices to characters, creating their own imaginative world with cultural meaning. In my preschool room, children use the puppet theater and the costumes, the shop, the home corner, and the kitchen area. All contribute to stimulate their imagination and develop their languages skills. As a teacher, I scaffold children's learning by providing resources and materials for them to act. Accordingly, we integrate dramatic play and literacy to promote children's literacy and social skills. Pretend play creates a context where children use words, ideas, actions that develop language and literacy experiences. Language development. In this photo, children are using animal figures on felt board to create stories aligning with Vygotsky's concept of private speech for language development. This interactive play stimulates imagination, storytelling skills, and narrative development. Children also enhance language skills through private speech, developing language internalization. Additionally, children explore aspects of their identity through role play, engaging in enjoyable interaction using verbal and nonverbal communication. Domain 2. Play-based promote cognitive development. According to AYLF, play-based learning creates opportunities for children to explore, imagine, discover, experiment with concepts, ask questions, and think critically, stimulate one another's thoughts, and construct new insights. As teachers, our role in explanatory play provide a wide range of objects and materials that stimulate curiosity and the sensory exploration. We also introduce scientific tools to encourage observation and scientific inquiry, supporting children to develop deeper understanding of the world around them and accordingly enhance their cognitive development. In this photo, the children are actively engaged in scientific inquiry about insects and stones, demonstrating curiosity and enthusiasm about their environment. During this play-based experience, children use digital technologies as tools for exploration, such as magnifying glasses. Through this experience, children develop insights into their discovery and findings that they can discuss together and ask questions. As a teacher, I set up a learning environment that fosters inquiry-based learning and discovery. The learning environment includes science exploration table tools, such as specimens of insects and stones, and a relevant science book for reference. Based on the social cultural theory, as a teacher, I scaffold children's cognitive development through sustained shared thinking by asking open-ended questions to stimulate their critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Children construct learning through play-based experience that aim to nurture children's natural curiosity. Children are involved learners. They develop a range of learning and thinking and process, such as inquiry, experimenting, researching, and investigating. Through play based, children use STEM related vocabulary to understand some concepts. For example, children here in this photo are making hives for the bees and playing with the specimens of the bee's life cycle. Children also use digital technology such as magnifying glasses to investigate the bee's life cycle. As educators, we blend STEM language into play, teaching patterns, measurements, and technology concepts. Children explore materials, experiment, and discover properties, fostering innovative and learning experiences. Play fosters math learning. As we can see here in the picture, children are actively engaged using symbols to learn counting, numbers, and develop their math skills, finding their intrinsic pleasure in self-directed experiences through play-based. Erickson's developmental theory emphasizes the role of play in a child's growth and its capacity to facilitate conflict resolutions encountered at various life stages. In the respect of preschool stage, Erickson's concept of initiative versus guilt emphasized the importance of encouraging curiosity and initiative in children to support social emotional development and foster self-esteem. Play-based approach develops social and emotional aspect. In this photo, children use a small world play rooted in imaginative exploration to nurture children's emotional development through a play-based approach. Children here can learn how to shape the environment, to cultivate empathy and responsibility for animals in the environment. Diverse books and about emotions may be added to enrich children's experiences, promoting diversity and respecting differences, as well as cultural appreciation. Children also can learn to care for animals and local community representation, emphasizing environmental awareness. Sensory resources such as sound reinforce environmental consciousness. Making believe scenarios provide a safe space for emotional expression. Children's small play develop holistic development. As educators, we incorporate Erikson theory into our teaching approach by creating play-based context that supports children's curiosity and diverse playing opportunities. We foster a nurturing and stimulating environment that encourage age-appropriate play and social interactions. Our practice is deeply attuned to children's needs, providing them with guidance and positive reinforcement to help them successfully navigate these essential developmental challenges in their preschool years. First, insights of play-based learning environments. The Reggio Emilia approach based on socio-constructivist ideas and recognizes children as active, social, and capable learners. It views the environment as third teacher, engaging children in play and stimulating their imagination. Informed by Reggio Emilia approach, our learning environment is designed to acknowledge children active and creative learners who can engage with their physical surroundings. It provides open-ended materials such as natural stones, ropes, and Legos to encourage children's creativity and facilitate the construction of meaning. Through these materials, children have opportunities to develop their own skills in engineering, measurement, counting, promoting hands-on experiences. Play-based learning environment, exploring the human aspects. Setting an optimal learning environment. During creative play, children foster their cognitive development, problem-solving abilities, and emotional expressions, recognizing that creative play serves as a vehicle for children's personal development, we create an environment that encourages exploration and experiments by offering a wide range of materials that empower children to express their ideas and develop their cognitive ability. As educator, we also embrace supportive play-based pedagogy to promote children's autonomy and agency and acknowledge their intrinsic motivation, allowing them to make choices, take risks, and experiment. Accordingly, children foster their communication, negotiation skills, and self-confidence, contributing to their holistic development. In our service, we design an inviting and stimulating play-based learning environment based on children's needs and interests. We also observe and reflect on children's play and interaction to gain more insights into their learning and perspectives to better scaffold their and foster their communication and learning. Our learning environment provides various areas to support diverse play-based learning experiences. These areas include creative art, construction area, manipulative, dramatic play, science and investigation area, music, and technology areas. In accordance with Quality Area 3, these areas are organized to create an inclusive learning environment that supports every child's participation in quality experiences to actively promote children's competence. To conclude, the play-based approach significantly contributes to preparing children for school readiness based on foundational and contemporary theories in accordance with the national quality standards and the early years framework. Our play-based approach effectively integrates the Australian Curriculum Assessment and Reporting Authority (ACARA) learning areas and general capabilities. This comprehensive and holistic approach reflects our commitment to providing holistic and enriching learning experiences for children. Thanks for listening.